Hey, it's a good day to do some nails, and we're going to use some Madam Glam gel polishes. Y'all, I'm excited. So, it's actually a fairly simple set, although it looks more complicated than it really is. If you can use a dotting tool, you can do it, no problem. So, let's do some Stars and Moons set. And y'all, what inspired this set for me is that I guess it's tomorrow evening, Friday. We are supposed to have a meteor shower, so what better time to do a Stars and Moon set? So I thought I would go ahead and do it, since I have been having this set in mind for quite some time now. I just needed to get it down and get it on some nails. Anywho, if you hear all the horn beeping in the background, y'all, I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but they have been honking their car horns. And it's not one, it's like multiple car horns for like the last hour. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what the heck they're doing, but whatever. To each his own, I guess. And I just ordered dinner from one of the local restaurants, so I wanted to get this voiceover going and hopefully finished before my dinner gets here. And of course, the little baby kittens are all snoozing after their dinner. So anyway, back to the nails. We are going to do all of these nails black as a base color. Yeah, well, space. I was going between black and blue, and so I just, what the heck, we'll just go with black. I like black nails. I don't know if y'all do, but for a long time, I only ever wore black polish. I never wore any colors, only black. And that changed a couple years ago. I don't know what happened. I just all of a sudden started wearing colors, which I'm going to say for years and years, I never wore anything but black. Anywho, so we're going to do the background black. Now, I did do 2 coats, but I think I only showed one. I forgot to hit record when I did the second layer of black, but it's all good. Y'all know how to put black nail polish on a press-on nail, right? I hope so. And once I do the 2 layers, I'm going to go and put a matte top coat on here, on these lovelies, so that I can do some nail art. Now, it looks more complicated than it is. Y'all, this is not a complicated set. It really isn't. If you can use a dotting tool, you will be able to do this no problem. Now, I did speed the video up 1.5 times because, I know most of you don't like to sit around and watch a 45 minute video, so I like to speed them up a little bit so that y'all aren't yawning, I guess. Anyway, if you haven't already subscribed, I hope you do. And to each and every one of you that is already subscribed and watches my videos on the regular, y'all, I so appreciate each and every one of you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you're already watching, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It helps my channel get out there, and it helps me get to know you better. And hopefully you get to know me a little better. And if you haven't already seen it, y'all, I started a new kind of vlog through my GLP-1 journey, so maybe that'll interest you, maybe it doesn't, but yeah, go check it out, because there's a little surprise in there. Yeah, I actually show my face, y'all. Y'all get to see what I look like if you don't already know. But anywho, so for this set, I actually used the very smallest dotting tool that I have, and I also used my 14 millimeter liner brush. And I do apologize for any smacking I might be doing. I am drinking some orange juice, and y'all know the pucker. I also do want to mention that I do make a few mistakes, and y'all, As per usual, I always leave my mistakes in so that you can see where I went wrong. So in case you want to do a similar set, you know what not to do. Anyway, so when you use these chrome liner gels in the pot, you got to stir them up because they settle, especially the metal ones. So yeah, I always make sure I stir them up, and I always just go ahead and when I'm doing I mix them up with a toothpick, so I just go ahead and smear whatever is on my toothpick onto my little palette here, and then we just go for it. Y'all, I am trying to create a moon here, like a half moon, and it was pretty challenging. Circles are not my thing, so yeah, I do to spend quite a bit of time doing the cleanup around it to get my shape where I messed up my shape to begin with, but I think it turned out pretty cool. It's not exactly a circle, it's more like an oblong moon. So yeah, anyway, I think it turned out really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. My dinner should be here in just a minute. I have been wanting this chicken sandwich for like days, y'all, days. So I'm gonna go enjoy my chicken sandwich, and I hope you have a fabulous day wherever you are, and drop a comment and let me know what you think of this set. And also leave me a pink heart if you've made it this far, so I know that you have been here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off, throw you some music on, and please enjoy. Bye-bye for now. Sending love, hugs, and blessings.